Hey guys, first of all, just want to apologise for not having made this video earlier. There's been a few people who helped contribute towards getting the 4K camera who've been asking what's going on with it, and fair enough too. There's also another gentleman. There was a lot of discussion from people saying that we didn't need a camera. All we needed to do was get a good smartphone with a 4K camera built in. And one guy in the US actually said, if I send you one, would you use it? Well, actually he said, if I send you two, would you use them? And I said, sure, absolutely, thanks very much. And he did. He sent us two iPhone 11s. So we got the two iPhone 11s and we got the new 4K camera. And then we managed to post one 4K video and one good HD video, but it was really hard. The old computer is just not up to it, as some people anticipated. A few people anticipated when they heard that we had a 32-bit Windows 7. A few people went, that's not going to do it for your 4K, you know. Lots of people picked up on that straight away. As some of you guys are well aware, I'm not real tech savvy, you know, low tech guy. That iPhone 11 that guy sent to us, and by the way, to that man, thank you very much. You know, it was a real experience. First time I ever actually messed around with an iPhone. It was interesting. So I had to learn how to use an iPhone. There's an old man for you. It was like one of those funny videos you see on YouTube when you get an old guy there going, how do you do this? Trying to work out how to, it was exactly like that it was. And then I actually shot some 4K video with it and some hot HD video as well, just to see how it was done. And then had a bit of a hard time uploading it to a computer, and eventually had to upload it to another computer that was, that had Windows 10 in it, and then used a HD to get it from there into my computer. But the problem is that my computer, now for the tech people out there, my computer is a Dell Optiplex 380, right? It's about 10 years old or something like that. And it's got an Intel core in it. So at the time it was actually quite a decent computer, you know. 2 Duo CPU, 5 gigabytes of RAM, right? And a 32-bit Windows 7, right? It's Windows 7 Professional, right? And it's just not enough. It's just not enough. When I put the videos in there, it's not enough to even play them. If I use the Windows player to play them, it's just not enough. It blah 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 blah. It shudders. It just can't do it, or it freezes. It's just not enough. And then when I put it into the AVS video editor, it just can't do it. It just can't do it. You know, same problem. It shudders. And then if I do actually render a video, it's just useless. So I managed to do a couple, but it's just. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just not enough. As some of you guys said, it just wasn't enough. I've been exchanging emails with the AVS editor people, and they keep suggesting things that aren't changing anything. And I asked them, is this computer enough to do it? And they just kept asking me to check other things, and, you know, tech support, right? It's gone nowhere. I got more tech support from you guys than I got from those guys. So, anyway, what's happened was, there's a guy that we know in Nagoya who's got a IT company, and I contacted him and just said to him, what do you think? Is it worth me updating my Dell, you know, and doing some stuff to that? Can you reckon I can get it good enough? And he said he happens to have, check this out, this is for you tech guys, I mean, most of this means nothing to me, but compared to what I've got now, he's got a Dell, he's got a computer there. It's a notebook, he called it, but he said it's really big and really heavy. And it's got 24 gigabytes of RAM, Intel core, 8 CPUs with 4 cores, right, which I gather is pretty good. 256 gigabyte SSD it is. 256 gigabyte SSD and 1 terabyte HDD and Windows 10 Pro. And apparently it was made for CAD. They're using it for CAD to design car parts or something. And so I said, he told me all that, which means not much to me at all. And I said, can I, you know, I need something I can edit these 4K videos. And he said, that'll do it. So I'm interested in your opinion, guys. Does that sound like it would do it? I mean, compared to what I got now, it almost does it. You know, the computer I've got now almost does it. You can see it, it's close. You know, but it just can't do it. It just can't do it. And it's just a nightmare. So the bottom line is the only videos that I can edit at the moment are really, they're HD but only just. So it's all very low bit rates and low frames per second, and it's pretty low, like the one you're watching now, right? So it's just waste of this camera, you know. I'm using at lowest settings to make these videos, and it's just a waste. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy this computer, right? But it's just a bit hard. March and April are really expensive times in Japan because we get our tax bill and we get all our tax. We get tax for on our house, property tax for the land, and we get pension bill comes, and the health insurance bill comes, and all the bills all at once, March and April. So March and April is a really expensive time. So I asked him, I said to him, I really want this computer, but I just don't have the money at the moment. So I asked him, you know, I know you can't hold it for me, but I'm keen for it, and I'll buy it as soon as I can, right? So I'm interested in your feedback. I know there's some serious techie people who watch these videos, so I'm interested in your feedback on that. I won't repeat it again. You can go back a couple of seconds if you want to see it, I guess. So yeah, but it seems like that's the way to go. It seems like our old computer, we got pretty good value out of it for 10 years, and you know, things have moved on, haven't they? So it's been pretty amazing in our house recently. We've gone from the old man. I've got the oldest phone in Japan. I should show it to you sometime. It's a little prepaid. It's got push buttons. It doesn't have a screen. Sometimes my kids pick it up and try and do the flick the screen thing. It's not a touch screen. It's a button thing. I use it for phone calls and text messages. That's what it is. Doesn't have internet connection. It's a prepaid phone. They're actually really good for that, for using it for that, and it costs 3,000 yen for 2 months, but anything that you don't use gets added up, so you end up with big credit on it. So for me it's perfect, but you know, it's the first time I've had an iPhone, and the first time I've had a HD 4K camera, and first time I'm going to have a Windows 10 computer, so it's all happening, all the tech's happening here. But I just got to wait. So the reason for this video is just to let you know, you guys that have been supporting this plan. You know, I know there's also some people who don't care, who watch these videos on phones and things where they don't really care about the resolution, but we do have some people that watch that have 4K TVs they watch this stuff on. So, and the people who actually support us in getting the camera. So for you guys, it is coming, okay? I'm working on it, and I recognise that we have to do it. You know, things have changed from when we started making videos 12 years ago, whenever it was. A lot's changed since then, obviously. And obviously we've been left behind. People have been saying for years that we needed to do something about the camera. So you know, obviously we had to do something about it. So it's happening. It is happening. That's the point of this video, is to let you know it's happening. Thanks for being patient, and it's coming. So just have to get over these hurdles. March and April is just crazy time. And then you got all the kid stuff too, you know, that you have to pay for the government schools. There's still a lot of fees that you have to pay, and the clubs that they're in, you've got to pay money for the clubs, and everybody puts their hand out March and April. It never stops. So my poor old corkboard, every time I leave the house and go somewhere, I come back, there's more stuff on the corkboard, because the family get these envelopes and pull it open, oh, it's a bill, and go and pin it to the corkboard. So when I get home, there's little presents waiting for me, pinned to the corkboard. Oh, geez, another one. Rearrange them now. Which one's due first, and put that on the top, and you know. So once we get over those hurdles, we'll hopefully get hold of this computer if the guy's still got it, you know. So it's happening, guys. That's the point of this video. Let you know it is happening. Thanks for your patience. And thanks for bringing me into the 21st century, you guys. Appreciate that. Anyway, that's it. More videos coming soon.